I greet you in the love and the light of the Ultimate One Creator. Right, I've got some bits and bobs for you that I'm going to chat with you about. The Egyptians had a text called the Hamitic text. And this is ancient. It was ancient in the time of Christianity. So it's very ancient. There's over at least 22 of these similar texts and prophecies. Now, when you read these, you quickly realise that that's happening right now. That this is happening right now, what it says in this Hamitic text. Basically what it says, I'm going to sum it up quite easily because it could take forever to tell you this, but basically it says that we will get a polar shift and solar flares from the sun and a possible 3 days of darkness. We've talked about the Great Year before on this channel. The equinox of the Earth, the 25,000 year cycle. That's coming, that's at its end. So we're all a bit, I wouldn't say nervous because I'm not nervous about it in the slightest, but nobody really knows. We're all just going off these Hamitic texts. We're talking about things that might be happening in the world right now. It talks about plagues. It talks about, and we've got a plague at the moment, haven't we, with this virus. Now, a solar flare hitting the Earth apparently causes a polar shift. Now, it will be catastrophic for this planet. I'm not sure if everyone will die or everyone will survive it, but it'll be catastrophic for the planet. Weather will change. There'll be volcanoes going off, I would think. There'll be, the Earth it'll change really. The Earth will never be the same again. Which, if you have my belief system, that's a good thing. It's 22 of these different texts are saying this, and they're all ancient. There's similar things in religions, but no one really knows how to interpret it. But what I will say is, get yourself more spiritually aware. If you've gone through your life and you've been a negative person to other people, if you're on the negative polarity, you would have to have 95% of negative to other people to get the Great Awakening. Now, if you've been nice to people, more than 51% of things you've done in your life, nice to others or service to others, you again will get the Great Awakening. It's no joke being alive right now. And remember, we pick everything in our lives. We've chose to be here, and we are the chosen ones, if you know what I mean. Because to be alive right now, during all this activity, there's billions and billions of souls have wanted to do that. From wanting to get here at this time. Now, I mean, we just don't know what this pole shift will do to the Earth. No one can really estimate it. I'm sure it's going to be catastrophic. Floods, things like that. Weather changing. All the cycles of the Earth changing. Tides, things like that. Lots of things will go underwater. Things will come out the water, of course, in volcanoes and things like that. But the land masses will change. And I think some people might be lucky. Some people won't be. And now, if you're meant to be, aren't you? You know, if you're meant to be one of the lucky ones, you will be one of the lucky ones. I wouldn't worry about it too much in the sense moving house or doing anything drastic, if you know what I mean. But a polar shift and the solar flares will give everybody an awakening. These solar flares, this high power from the sun. We get a solar flare, and then we get 3 days of darkness, and this is when the pole shift may happen. Now, just be more spiritually aware. I'd suggest people to do that's the best thing they can do at this time. You know, meditate, try and get yourself service to. I mean, I'm service to others. That's the polarity I'm trying to achieve. Some other people might want to be negative, and there's no right and wrong, but just remember the numbers. The service to others polarity is much easier to achieve than self-serve. Is 95%. It's hard to achieve that. You've got to be bad to people constantly throughout your life. I mean, I just want to mention about other people who have achieved the negative polarity. There's not many of them, put it that way. Genghis Khan achieved it. Adolf Hitler didn't. So service to others is the easiest polarity to achieve for any person. You only need 51% to service to others. I think I'll be able to, you know, we all think that we could easily achieve that one. We don't really know until it's time up, you understand? The Ultimate One Creator will give us a chance to redeem ourselves for things we've done wrong. Things we've done right, I suppose, balances it all out. You know, I've talked about balance on the channel before. So just get yourself more spiritually aware, people. I can strongly suggest you do that right now. It's not all about, you know, money and things you want in your life or nice cars or anything like that. Most of it's more being spiritually aware, to be honest. Grasp that, people, please, because we ain't got long left. So be kind to others, love everybody. And if you're hoping to achieve the negative polarity, be nasty to others. There's no right and wrong between the two. It's just which one you prefer to achieve. If you achieve the negative polarity, it's all good. If you need the positive polarity, it's all good. But do what feels right to you, you know, as a human, whichever it may be. Do what feels right to you as a human. So much I find loving